The cold has arrived. Frost has blanketed the ground. There are still a few warm days, but they are becoming fewer in number. In astrotheology, the sun has been judged and has entered the sign of Scorpio. It is dying and losing heat. In astrology, Scorpio, and especially its associated 8th house, is about death and transformation. I have already lost some garden plants. Some unpicked cherry tomatoes hang from this once living plant. This basil plant was once green, but now is brown. And the tree leaves are changing color and beginning to fall. It is not all about death and transformation. It can also be about new beginnings. I'll show you that later in this video. First, I need to plant some garlic. This is the main spot where I am planting my garlic. I tilled this up last month and added some compost. Now I need to start getting it ready. I'm going to be using some pine needles and some other organic debris that is laying around. Garlic is a cool season crop. It does not tolerate hot weather. Most of the time it is planted in the fall so that its roots can get established before winter, which will give it an early start next spring. The cold will also vernalize it, allowing it to produce multiple cloves next year. I am planting 2 heirloom types of garlic this year. This is an Italian softneck variety. They generally have smaller cloves than hardneck varieties and are better adapted to warmer climates. This is Russian red, a hardneck variety. They generally have larger cloves than softneck varieties and are better adapted to colder climates. Unlike the softneck varieties, the hardneck varieties produce garlic scapes the following year, close to harvest time. When they are side by side, you can tell the difference. Notice the size and color of each. Now that I have the garlic planted, it's time to move on to the next task. I need to move these piles of straw over to my fig tree for winter protection. One of the nice things about growing grains such as rye and wheat is that you get free straw. This is wheat straw. This is rye straw. Notice that the stalks are thicker than the wheat straw. With this fig tree, the plan is to cut back most of the above ground growth and cover it up with straw and a tarp, plus anything else I think of between now and when it gets colder. Now it is time to show you a new beginning. You can see here small blades of green arising from the ground. The wheat and rye that I planted last month has sprouted. A new beginning, at a time of year when most plant life is ending or going dormant. This patch of wheat is also doing well. Since it is outside the fence, I am curious if any wildlife will bother it. I guess we will see. I enjoy this time of year. The cool weather, low humidity, the evening sun shining on the hills with trees that are no longer green. The experience of walking by the woods and seeing tree leaves changing color and falling to the ground. This time of year has a character of its own. In astrotheology, the sun is dying, poisoned by the sting of the scorpion. However, it is not only the end of the old, but the beginning of the new. A continuation of the cycles that we live within. In this modern world, it is easy to reduce the cycles of nature to cold, meaningless scientific processes. But to truly have purpose and meaning, we must accept that the cycles of nature are something sacred. They bring a continuing experience to our lives here in this realm. Even though some things end, other things will begin. It is part of the grand design to experience, to exist. Feel free to leave any thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe. Thanks for watching.